My sister and I got pregnant at the same time. The system provided us with two options. Please choose your child. Option A, IQ 180. A genius son who will be worth billions in the future. Option B, average IQ. A daughter with a monthly salary of 3,000, but extremely filial and grateful. In my past life, I chose A without hesitation. The genius son indeed didn't disappoint me. He went to college at 15, entered Wall Street at 20, and was worth over 100 million by 25. Everyone envied my good fortune, making my sister extremely jealous. So this time, my sister acted like a mad dog guarding its food, and quickly pressed to first. I choose the son. I'm going to be the mother of a billionaire. Sister, you've had enough of this good fortune in your last life. It's my turn now. That money-losing burden is yours. However, I just let out a cold laugh. Oh, my silly sister. If the genius son was so great, why would I have been reborn? Congratulations to host Lu Ruyan, bound with the genius child prodigy. Congratulations to host Lu Rui, bound with the filial, caring daughter. As the system's voice faded, I opened my eyes and found myself lying on a bed in the maternity ward. In my arms was a baby girl with her mouth wide open, crying loudly, while in the next bed, my sister, Lu Ruyan, was laughing while holding a baby boy who was neither crying nor fussing. Mom, you don't understand. This is called Noble People Speak Late. Only stupid kids cry. My Zixuan is the reincarnation of the god of literature. He's saving his energy for big things. After saying that, she didn't forget to mock me sarcastically. Unlike a certain money-losing burden, who only knows how to cry the moment she's born. You can tell she's a debt-collecting demon. I looked down at the daughter in my arms. She was indeed crying. Her little face was bright red. I quickly coaxed her softly. Don't cry, Nyan Nyan. Mommy is here. Hearing my voice, the little ball of flesh in my arms actually stopped crying. Immediately after, she reached out her little hand and grabbed me. In that instant, I silently shed tears. Lu Ruyan thought I was regretting missing out on the genius son. Now, she was even more smug. Sister, it's too late for you to regret it now. In the future, my son will be at the top of society. Your daughter is only fit to carry my son's shoes. But Lu Ruyan didn't know. In my past life, I worked 3 jobs to support that genius son, and even sold my old house. Later, I was diagnosed with terminal stomach cancer. I called him, wanting him to come back and see me, but he was extremely cold. Mom, I'm very busy. Besides, stomach cancer is terminal. Treating it is just a waste of money. Don't cause trouble for me. Thinking of this, I wiped away my tears. Sister, since you are so confident, then let's wait and see. I just hope that in the future, you don't come begging me. Begging you to teach my son how to wash dishes? Haha. By the day the children turned 1 month old, the gap appeared. Lu Ruyan, to show off the status of a genius, forced her husband, Zhao Chang, to borrow money, and threw a grand 1-month celebration banquet at a 5-star hotel. During the banquet, she placed the baby right in the center of the main table. Come on, everyone, look at my son's eyes, how sharp they are. The master has read his fortune. He has the destiny of the richest man in the future. However, her son, Zhao Zixuan, had a look of absolute disgust. When Lu Ruyan tried to reach out and tease him, Zhao Zixuan directly turned his head away. Lu Ruyan froze instantly. She smiled awkwardly. Geniuses, you know, they all have their own personalities. He doesn't like being touched randomly. Meanwhile, on my side, we were just at home. I simply cooked a table full of dishes and invited a few relatives. But Nyan Nyan smiled at everyone she saw. Whoever went over to play with her, she would respond. My mom was originally entirely focused on her eldest grandson, but over there, Zhao Zixuan wouldn't let her hold him, making my mom lose a lot of face. She turned around and came to my room. My mom tentatively reached out her hand. Nyan Nyan, let grandma give you a hug. Nyan Nyan immediately broke into a wide smile, melting my mom's heart. Oh, my sweetie, how can this child be so lovable? My mom held Nyan Nyan and wouldn't let go, calling her darling and sweetheart nonstop. Watching this scene, Lu Ruyan gritted her teeth in anger. Only incompetent people need to sell smiles to please others. My son is aloof and proud. He's going to be a domineering CEO in the future. He doesn't need to please anyone. But as the days went by, the aloofness Lu Ruyan spoke of gradually turned into torture. During his 1-year-old Zhuazhou ceremony, Zhao Zixuan grabbed the abacus and the golden pen. Lu Ruyan was thrilled. See that? Loves wealth, loves learning. This is natural talent. But who knew that Zhao Zixuan, in order to grab that golden abacus, knocked over the hot tea on the table. The scalding hot tea spilled all over her, making her gasp in pain. But her own son didn't even spare her a glance, as cold and indifferent as a stranger. Not only that, he also spoke the first word of his life. So noisy, the entire room instantly fell dead silent. Yet Lu Ruyan didn't care about the pain in her leg. She said in ecstasy, he spoke. My son spoke. Even though he's complaining that I'm noisy. This proves his mind is sharp. And when my Nyan Nyan had her Zhuazhou ceremony, she ended up grabbing a large spoon. The relatives roared with laughter. Oh my, Rui, your daughter is destined to be a cook in the future. Lu Ruyan laughed even harder, rocking back and forth. Sister, congratulations. In the future, the family won't be short of a cooking nanny. But I wasn't angry at all, because Nyan Nyan, holding that big spoon, crawled over to me. Mommy, eat. Good mommy, eat. Thank you, baby. At that moment, I looked at Lu Ruyan and her genius son who only cared about playing with his golden abacus, and I felt nothing but pity in my heart. Sister, your days of suffering have just begun. When they were 3 years old, the first economic crisis erupted in my sister's family. Zhao Zixuan didn't watch cartoons. He only watched original educational English science documentaries. He didn't play with normal building blocks. He only played with precision Lego sets that cost thousands. He refused to wear cheap market clothes. He only wore high-end children's clothing made of silk and pure cotton. Lu Ruyan's credit cards were all maxed out. She could only come to me to borrow money. Sister, lend me 20,000 yuan. Hurry up. However, I flat out refused, which infuriated her. Lu Rui, do you want to see your nephew star? Xian has his eye on a set of foreign early education materials. It costs 28,000. It's a limited edition. If we're late, it'll be gone. Ruyan, he's only 3 years old. What kind of 3-year-old child reads a 28,000 yuan textbook? Is he an immortal god? What do you know? Age 3 is the golden period for intellectual development. If we don't invest now, he'll lose at the starting line later. Sister, I know you have money. You haven't spent the compensation money left by your dead husband yet, right? Lend me some. When Xian makes it big in the future, he'll pay you back 10 or 100 times over. But I remained cold. My money has a major use. I'm not giving it to you. Hearing this, Lu Ruyan got furious. She pointed at Nian next to me and shouted, what use could you possibly have? Buying snacks for that stupid daughter of yours? Look at how stupid she looks. What can she do besides eat? Spending money on her is the real waste. Right at that moment, Nian suddenly ran over holding her little piggy bank. Auntie, use this to buy books for my little cousin. Please don't scold mommy. Lu Ruyan was stunned for a moment. After a while, she flew into a rage out of humiliation. Who wants your stinky coins? Are you dismissing a beggar? Lu Ruyan fiercely swung her arm and smashed the piggy bank hard onto the floor. It shattered into pieces all over the ground. Nian was terrified and started crying loudly. I was enraged too. Take your genius dreams and get out of my house. My family's money. Just try and take a single penny away. Lu Ruyan was frightened by my fierce aura. She could only leave some harsh words. Lu Rui, don't come begging me in the future. My son is going to be a scientist. Your daughter is just a useless piece of mud that can't stick to a wall. After saying that, she slammed the door and left. As I comforted the crying Nian, I made a decision. Since Lu Ruyan looked down on food so much, then I'll show her exactly how valuable this mundane worldly life can be. By age 6, Zhao Zishuan lived up to expectations. The best private noble elementary school in the city accepted him, and even waived half of his tuition. But even at half price, it was still 100,000 a year. Lu Ruyan had to resort to online loans just to barely afford the tuition fees. While my Nian, although she only went to the local public school near our house, I wasn't anxious at all. Moreover, Nian showed amazing talent in cooking. Every day after school, the first thing she did was dive into the kitchen, researching how to make dishes taste better. That cute appearance with a hint of clumsiness healed the hearts of countless working people. One day, I took Nian downstairs in our community to shoot video footage. We were preparing to make a love bento for the sanitation worker grandpa. We happened to run into Lu Ruyan picking up Zhao Zishuan from school. Zhao Zishuan walked in front, acting like a little emperor. Lu Ruyan followed behind, panting with exhaustion. Xian, walk a bit slower. Mom can't keep up. It's you who is too slow. You're wasting my time. I still have to go back and memorize vocabulary. As they passed by us, Zhao Zishuan stopped walking. He glanced at the bento box in Nian's hands and looked extremely disdainful. Doing this kind of thing is utterly meaningless. It's just the self-gratification of the weak. Lu Ruyan quickly chimed in. Exactly. Xian is right. Nian, you shouldn't fiddle with these things all day either. Wouldn't it be better to spend that time memorizing more words? Look at your cousin. He's going to change the world in the future. Are you going to sweep the streets? This time, Nian didn't hide behind me like she used to. Instead, she looked directly at Zhao Zishuan. Cousin, mommy says no profession is superior or inferior. Labor is the most glorious. If you don't respect others, you won't earn the respect of others either. Hearing this, Zhao Zishuan scoffed coldly. Respect? This world is ruled by IQ. Only fools talk about respect. After saying that, he turned around and left. Lu Ruyan was also very smug. See, this is the gap in perspective. But I only felt a chill down my spine. This kind of extreme egoism will eventually turn into a black hole that swallows family bonds. Sure enough, this situation soon materialized. When he was in the 3rd grade, Lu Ruyan's family finally marched towards collapse. The culture of comparison at St. Delia Elementary School was extreme. Zhao Zishuan, in order not to be looked down upon by his classmates, demanded that Lu Ruyan buy him the latest tablet computer, demanded to go on an overseas summer camp that cost 50,000, and demanded a foreign tutor who charged 800 an hour. The meager salaries of Lu Ruyan and Zhao Chang weren't even enough to fill the gaps between their teeth. They could only continue taking out loans. Eventually, the online loans snowballed and got bigger and bigger. Debt collection calls came in every day. Zhao Chang really couldn't hold on anymore. He suggested transferring Zishuan to another school, transferring back to a public school. But the moment this suggestion was uttered, 9-year-old Zhao Zishuan immediately flipped the dining table on the spot. You gave birth to me, so you have to be responsible for me. You brought me into this world, but can't give me the best conditions. Then why did you give birth to me in the first place? You want me to go to a public school? Keep dreaming, unless I die. He picked up a sharp piece of broken porcelain, scaring Lu Ruyan out of her wits. Xian, don't be impulsive. Mom promises you. Mom will even sell blood to support your schooling. Don't scare Mom. Watching this scene, Zhao Chang completely despaired. Let's divorce. Lu Ruyan, I can't live these days anymore. This child is a bottomless pit. He's a devil. I can't keep filling this hole. The day Lu Ruyan got divorced was a rainy night. She was kicked out of the house by Zhao Chang. The house was Zhao Chang's premarital property and had already been heavily mortgaged to pay off debts. She could only wander the streets with Zhao Zishuan Zixuan. But even at this point, she still hadn't given up on her genius dreams. Soon, she knocked on my family's door. Sister, let us stay for a few days. Xianxian has a math Olympiad competition tomorrow. He can't catch a cold. I opened the door and looked at the two drenched figures. Zhao Zixuan stood behind Lu Ruyan. Although destitute, he was still arrogant. Auntie, prepare a quiet room for me. I need to review. Also, tell Nian not to make noise in the living room. It will disturb my train of thought. Zhao Zixuan's self-righteous attitude made me laugh out of anger. This child is already beyond saving. I directly blocked the doorway and didn't step back an inch. You can stay here, but on 3 conditions. First, rent must be paid at market price. I don't feed idlers. Second, in this house, I am the master. Nian is the little master. You must respect us. If I hear a single curse word, you pack up and leave immediately. Speaking of this, I looked at Zhao Zixuan. Third, if you want to live here, you have to work. Nian helps me with chores every day. You are no exception. Washing dishes, mopping the floor, taking out the trash. You pick one yourself. Hearing this, Zhao Zixuan couldn't believe it. You want me to work? I am someone who will win a Nobel Prize. And you want me to wash dishes? Lu Ruyan also got anxious. Sister, how can you insult Xianxian like this? His hands are meant for doing experiments. Then there's nothing to talk about. I made a move to close the door. Lu Ruyan hurriedly stopped me. Wait, sister. I'll do it. I'll do it all. Just don't kick us out. If Xianxian catches a cold, tomorrow's competition will be ruined. You better do what you say. Remember to wipe up the mud from the floor. That night was destined to be a sleepless one. Lu Ruyan slept on the floor in the living room, drying Zhao Zixuan's hair with a towel while shedding tears. And Zhao Zixuan sat on the sofa, still complaining. What kind of crappy sofa is this? It's so hard. Mom, hurry up and go borrow some money. We need to move out and stay in a 5-star hotel. In this dump, I can't stay for even 1 day. Listening from the bedroom, Nian shrank back into my arms. Mommy, auntie and cousin are so pitiful. But cousin is so scary. Not pitiful. This is the path they chose themselves. Yes, this is the good fortune Lu Ruyan fought so hard to choose for herself. And this good fortune has only just begun. During their days living under another's roof, Zhao Zixuan did not learn to hold back. Instead, he worsened. He complained the home internet was too slow, affecting his access to the Harvard database. Forced me to switch to gigabit fiber optics. He complained about the cooking fumes when Nian cooked. Even though Nian had the strong exhaust hood on, he would still wear a mask and spray air freshener all over the living room. Finally, one afternoon, the conflict erupted. That day, Nian ran into my room crying, "Mom, my iPad is missing. It had my half-edited video footage on it, and my very important drafts." Hearing this, I was shocked. That iPad was bought with pocket money Nian saved up for a long time. It wasn't just her productivity tool. It was her most precious treasure. So I immediately rushed to the living room, just in time to catch Lu Ruyan handing a black plastic bag to a scrap collector, while Zhao Zixuan was fiddling with a brand new astronomical telescope. Infuriated, I snatched that plastic bag away. Inside, shockingly, was the already formatted iPad. Explain yourself. Seeing my expression, Lu Ruyan felt a bit guilty. Well, Xianxian said this old tablet was too old, and the scrap collector happened to be here, so I instantly laughed out of sheer anger. Old? The newest model bought just last month, and you call it old? Also, where did that telescope in Zhao Zixuan's hands come from? At this moment, the silent Zhao Zixuan finally looked up. Auntie, don't make a fuss over nothing. I had my eyes on this telescope, but Mom was out of money. I saw Nian's iPad just sitting there anyway. Watching cartoons is a waste of it, so I took it and traded it for some cash. I am doing this to observe the stars, to advance humanity's future, for the sake of science. What's a little sacrifice? Hearing this, Nian also got angry. Sacrifice? That was my thing. What gives you the right to sacrifice it for me? It had half a year of my hard work on it. A bunch of cooking videos. You call that hard work? The data I gather from observing one star is worth 10,000 times more than your pile of garbage. You should feel honored. Your junk sponsored a future Nobel Prize winner. As soon as he finished speaking, I gave Zhao Zixuan a hard slap in the face. He looked at me in disbelief. You dare hit me? Even my own mother has never hit me. My brain is a priceless treasure. Can you afford to pay if you break it? Lu Ruyan also rushed forward like a madwoman trying to scratch me. Lu Rui, you dare hit my son? I'll fight you to the death. But I shoved her away and directly took out my phone. Lu Ruyan, Zhao Zixuan, you are suspected of burglary. Should I call the police and send him to juvenile detention right now? Or will you get the hell out of my house immediately? Hearing juvenile detention, Lu Ruyan instantly backed down, but she still glared at me viciously. Lu Rui, since you are so ruthless, when my son strikes it rich in the future, don't even think about getting a piece of the pie. Zhao Zixuan also glared at me coldly. Auntie, I'll remember this slap. When I become the richest man, I'll buy out your stupid social media account and have it banned. However, no matter how harsh their words were, they were still kicked out by me. Lu Ruyan and her son had to move into a dark basement to afford Zhao Zixuan's bottomless pit of research funding and expenses. Lu Ruyan worked 4 jobs a day, one more than I did back in the day. Washing dishes, sweeping streets, collecting scrap. She even participated in drug trials, while Zhao Zixuan still wore 1,000 yuan shoes, drank expensive coffee, and dreamed of being the richest man in that basement. Finally, the day the college entrance exam results were released arrived. Zhao Zixuan actually had some substance. As the city's top science student, he received an admission letter from an Ivy League school in the US. Lu Ruyan specially ran back to our community and hung a banner at the main gate, warmly celebrating student Zhao Zixuan for being admitted to a top global university. Seeing me come back from work, Lu Ruyan was very proud. Sister, this is destiny. My son is going to the US. us. He's going to the center of the world. While your precious daughter, I heard she only got into a vocational college called New Oriental Culinary School or something. Hearing this, the surrounding neighbors also started talking. Even though Lu Ruyan has a terrible personality, her son really made her proud. Yeah, graduating from a top US university. That's a starting annual salary of $1 million. It's a pity about Rui's daughter. No matter how well she cooks, she'll just be a cook. But I just smiled faintly. Indeed, congratulations. However, the culinary school's annual tuition is at least $80,000 US. Do you have enough money? Lu Ruyan's face stiffened. Then she said through gritted teeth, none of your business. Even if I have to sell a kidney, I can afford it. As long as Xian graduates, he'll easily earn it all back. That night, Nian also found out about Zhao Zishuan, but she was very calm. Mom, everyone has their own path. Cousin went to the US to pursue his sea of stars. I'll stay in the kitchen, guarding my worldly life. I don't envy him. Right when Zhao Zishuan got his admission letter, Nian's catering brand, Nian's Flavor, had just received its first round of angel investment valued at $50 million. She didn't go to any culinary school. Instead, taking this money, she went to a famous business school. Mom, cooking is a hobby, but to turn a hobby into a career, I need a brain for business. This is my daughter, sober-minded and practical. The day Zhao Zishuan went abroad, Lu Ruyan sold their old ancestral home, and along with all the loans she could take out, she finally scraped together the first year's expenses. At the airport, Lu Ruyan cried her heart out. Son, eat well and drink well over there. Don't suffer. Mom can endure anything back home as long as you are successful. Zhao Zishuan, however, was very impatient. Enough, Mom, we are in public. Stop wailing like you're at a funeral. Hurry back to work. Don't embarrass me. After speaking, he walked through security without looking back once. He truly didn't look back even once. However, during his days across the ocean, when Zhao Zishuan arrived in the US, he was like a wild horse out of control. Without Lu Ruyan waiting on him, he couldn't take care of himself. Not only did he have to live in a luxury apartment, he also had to hire cleaners and eat Michelin-starred meals, what he called integrating into elite circles, meant throwing parties with a bunch of black and white people. Lu Ruyan also became his ATM. Zhao Zishuan, Mom is out of money. Transfer 20,000 over. Mom, I need to buy new equipment. 50,000. Hurry up. Mom, can you hurry up? Do you want me to lose face in front of these rich kids? In order to scrape together this money, Lu Ruyan only ate steamed buns and pickled vegetables every day. She didn't even dare turn on the lights. On New Year's Eve that year, it was snowing heavily. Lu Ruyan, because she couldn't afford heating, was shivering from the cold. She called Zhao Zishuan via video chat, wanting to hear her son's voice. When the video connected, Zhao Zishuan had his arm around a blonde woman. He was clearly drunk. Mom, what is it? Xian, Mom misses you. Today is New Year's Eve, but Zhao Zishuan was very annoyed. What New Year's Eve? Who celebrates such tacky holidays? Don't call me when I'm throwing a party in the future. Just hearing your voice is so embarrassing. After the phone hung up, Lu Ruyan stood stunned for a long time. Finally, she couldn't hold back and wailed out loud. While on the other side of the city, Nian made a huge table of New Year's Eve dinner. Mom, Happy New Year. I have good news for you. Our 5th branch is opening in Shanghai next month. I smiled and clinked glasses, while outside the window, fireworks blazed brightly. This is what life is about. 4 years later, Lu Ruyan, due to long-term extreme overwork, fainted while sweeping the streets again. The doctor diagnosed her with early-stage uremia. If she didn't rest and get proper treatment, she wouldn't live past 3 years. And this day just happened to be the day Zhao Zishuan graduated. Lu Ruyan lay in the hospital bed, and trembling, dialed Zhao Zishuan's number. Xian, Mom is sick. Mom is dying. Can you come back and see me? Or, can you send some money back first? Mom needs dialysis. There was a long silence on the other end of the phone, so long that Lu Ruyan thought the call had disconnected. Finally, Zhao Zishuan spoke. Mom, I'm at a critical stage of getting my green card right now. I just proposed to a rich girl here. Her dad is a senator. He can help me secure my status. I can't return to the country right now, and I certainly can't have a mother who works as a cleaner and has uremia. This will become a stain on my record. It will affect my future. Didn't you say, as long as I am successful, you would even be willing to die? I'm about to cross social classes now. Just do it for me. Make one final sacrifice. Don't contact me again. Over these years, the money you gave me, I'll consider it a loan. When I make it big later, I will pay it back to your heir. If you even have an heir left. The call disconnected. When she dialed again, the number was no longer in service. Now, Lu Ruyan was in utter despair. When I rushed to the hospital, Lu Ruyan was wailing on the spot. Sister, I am a joke. I am a complete joke. I looked at her, feeling only sorrow in my heart. Ruyan, I've paid your medical bills, but I will not take care of you. I will send you to a nursing home. At this moment, Nian walked in. She was now a female CEO worth over 100 million. She walked to the hospital bed and looked at this aunt who once mocked her as a piece of trash. Auntie, about cousin. I already asked my friend in the US to check. He never entered Wall Street, nor did he marry a senator's daughter. Because of academic fraud and credit card fraud, he was already expelled from the school. He is currently hiding in Chinatown washing dishes and carrying a lot of of debt. Hearing this, Lu Ruyan sat up abruptly. Impossible. He is a genius. He was the top scorer. But the next second, Nian pulled out a stack of photos and threw them on the bed. In the photos, that once incredibly arrogant Zhao Zishuan was wearing a filthy apron, washing dishes in the back kitchen of a Chinese restaurant. His eyes were dull, being scolded right in his face by the boss without daring to talk back. There was another photo where he was pinned in an alley by several black debt collectors and being brutally beaten. According to my investigation, his so-called research funding was actually all lost at the gambling table. Now, Lu Ruyan couldn't utter a single word. She couldn't catch her breath and passed out right away. This time she fainted. She ended up half paralyzed. I sent her to a psychiatric nursing home in the suburb. It wasn't that great, but it kept her alive. She sat in a wheelchair every day, talking to the air, sometimes laughing wildly, claiming she was the mother of the richest man, sometimes crying loudly, saying she had raised a wolf. Later, I heard, because Zhao Zishuan stole money from the restaurant boss and tried to run away, he was caught and thrown into prison. It said that inside, he was given special attention by the Mexican and black inmates and lived a life worse than death. He once wrote a letter begging me for help, begging me to bail him out, but I just threw the letter into the fireplace. If you had known today would come, why act the way you did before? On the day of Nian's wedding, the scale was grand. The groom was her classmate from business school. Their relationship was very good. At the wedding, Nian held the microphone. In front of thousands of people, looking at me, she said, "Many people ask me why I work so hard. It's because my mom once, for me, fought against the prejudices of the whole world. She told me, ordinary people can also shine. Mom, you've worked hard for the first half of your life. For the second half of your life, let me pamper you." The entire venue instantly erupted in thunderous applause. My face was also covered in tears. My life right now is as wonderful as an immortal's. Sometimes I also think of Lu Ruyan. If given another chance, how would she choose? I think she would probably still choose that seemingly glamorous genius, because greedy people will never be able to see the true heart hidden beneath an ordinary exterior. As for me, looking at my sleeping granddaughter in my arms, and my daughter working in the kitchen, I smile. This is my billions in wealth, my filial, debt-repaying daughter.